Great to have back here on the Rich Eisen Show a man known as Uncle Marshall in my household and also as a Pro Football Hall of Famer everywhere on planet Earth. Good to see you, Marshall Faulk.
Good to be on your right, Rich.
You bet. It's great to have, great to be on your left. Let's put it that way. Got Marshall back here on the program.
I'm so pumped. Someone who's been to your house for Thanksgiving almost as much as I have.
Except if Marshall would return the Tupperware as something other than
in a timely
fashion.
Yeah.
Other
Does
than
he not?
You didn't know this story?
No.
Oh, man. Way back when Chris was not the well-rounded man you see before you. Okay? A man who cohabitates with a steady.
Nice.
Yes,
Okay.
I think that's safe
All
to
right.
say.
Okay. I mean, this man is he's not the guy that was your segment producer for all those years.
Long
okay?
time ago.
He don't shine shoes
He
no
has
more.
a mic in front of him.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean,
Okay. He's got it. He's got it all working. So
All
anyway,
closed up.
So we give him. Susie gives him some leftovers in a Tupperware, and
The nice glass.
one though.
The nice stuff.
So you know how it works. It's just like, hey, did Chris bring the Tupperware back at work? No. Would you mind asking him, bring Tupperware? No problem. Then comes I'm just going to text him. I'm going to text him to give him the Tupperware back. Susie's firing off texts like, are you going to give him Tupperware back or not? Whatever. He then comes over to the house 6 weeks later.
Well, but Christmas time.
Right.
A month later.
About a month later.
Yeah, a month
okay,
later.
4 weeks later.
With the...
Hold on a minute. With gifts for the two boys, wrapped up, handed them the top and the bottom of the Tupperware to the kids.
That's good.
And they opened up
you,
the
Marshall.
gift.
Thank
They thought
That's
something
good.
like a Fisher Price something
Yeah,
or
toy or
Lego.
something, yeah.
Nice.
No.
Nice.
Mom's Tupperware.
Nice. That was...
To troll on my children in my home where my children come and play with their toys.
Not funny.
But he at least had a real gift for them. No?
No.
That was...
No.
way. No.
Wow.
Marshall.
There's no way.
There was no real gift.
Wow.
Except his presence.
Yeah.
It's Chris Brown.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's get into this thing right here. We noticed on Jane Slater's Instagram,
Yep.
she posted something about the Ezekiel Elliott holdout because she covers the Dallas Cowboys,
Yeah.
as you know, for the NFL Network.
Yeah.
And then there was a comment that you put on her Instagram feed about why must there be a reset at the running back market? Let's get right here. Why does the RB market need a reset? Too many bum QBs in the NFL. Hey, at least you use the tag.
Just want them to know.
Making undeserved or unearned money. You want to put a few more meat on that?
Oh,
bone
Rich,
right
I
there,
mean, that
Marshall?
was clear, right? Was that not clear? I mean, this kid has basically carried this team the past 3 years. And if you just play the position of quarterback and you just happen to be available, you're next man up.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, it's really? And there's a question, like we need to reset the market? It's just weird to me. Like the market need to be reset. No, inflation is inflation. You saw what Gurley got. You saw what Le'Veon got. The next year, it goes up.
Well, Le'Veon, and we had Stephen Jones on the show, his point is Le'Veon did not surpass Gurley's contract. So he reset the market by signing where he is. So that's probably, if I'm not mistaken, where they're showing up right now, dollars and cents wise, in between the Bell and the Gurley contract.
Okay. Like I said.
Am I warm?
Like I said,
Right
there's
now?
no reason to really reset the market.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and let's just talk about quarterbacks because it's easy to see what they're saying about the running back. When Kirk Cousins was up for a deal, nobody talked about resetting the market. When Garoppolo, who hadn't played a whole season yet, nobody talked about resetting the market. It's just Nick Foles. Nobody talked about Nick Foles. When Wentz got his deal, market didn't need to be reset. Why are we talking about resetting a market on a player? Now, I'm gonna tell you this, Rich, and I'm gonna try to say this as delicate as possible. I can't wait to see if they're going to try to reset the market on Dak Prescott, or is he just next man up?
That's an excellent question.
Yep.
I think they're going to try and reset the market on Dak Prescott. And I think that's why Dak has yet to be signed right now. I don't think that Dak Prescott will come out with a contract that makes him either annually or total or guaranteed the highest paid quarterback in the league.
What's the difference between he and Wentz?
Are you going in the direction where I think you're going right
I'm not
now?
going anywhere. I was just asking you a question, Rich.
Well, I think, again, Dak has proven that he deserves a great contract. I don't know.
We call it the bag.
Well, the bag. So where do you stand on Dak then?
Oh, I think Dak deserves his money.
Do you think Dak deserves the to be paid the highest paid quarterback in the NFL? Which is what's been happening because he's the next man up.
It's just next man up, Rich. I'm not.
Now, I know that you have an issue with the way that that you're obviously pointing out. The running back and the quarterback markets are treated completely separately. Yep. And we can return to that argument in a second. But knowing the quarterback situation in terms of being paid, as you pointed out, is he one of the bum quarterbacks that you're talking about?
He will be. Once they give him that kind of money, based on his work, he'll be a bum.
He'll be one of the bum quarterbacks.
Yep.
Who's the non-bum quarterbacks who deserve the money?
Rodgers, Breeze, Brady.
Phillip because Phillip needs to get paid. He's going through his last year.
Russell. Listen, I love Phillip, and here's the thing: you have to decide with the quarterback. Are you trying to sell tickets because you have a quarterback that gives you a chance, or you know that this quarterback, he's had many a chances to get you there, but he can't get you there?
Or you don't want to start from the beginning again, like Arizona's doing this year, like the Giants might have to do this year if Eli stumbles and Daniel gets in there or he gets hurt, or the Washington Redskins are doing right now, or like last year, what the Cardinals did with Josh Rosen and then restarted again.
Rich,
and you don't want to go back into that situation. At some point, maybe, just maybe, I haven't heard somebody who thinks this will happen. At some point, an owner in the situation that, say, Jerry Jones is right now with Dak will just say, go ahead and walk.
Yeah.
I'm not paying you what is supposedly the next man up market value deal. Not doing it. I'd rather just go back in the draft, and I'll take somebody and take my chance in a second and third round pick and develop that kid and start again.
I have yet to see a team blink and say, no, we're not paying you. We're just going to let you go, other than the Redskins.
With Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. And
pardon me, with the bum QB
and they made a
Minnesota.
very good decision. They made a very good decision.
But that was after they franchise tagged him twice.
I'm just saying it. They made a very good decision. When you think about it, he went to a better team who had a less of a quarterback and took them nowhere.
Pro Football Hall of Famer Marshall Faulk here on the Rich Eisen Show. Now, the running back market is treated differently because can't you draft somebody at third, fourth, fifth round and get somebody in years 1, 2, and 3 to just be dominant? I mean, so
you can
what you can't do at the quarterback position, pretty much.
I believe that's wrong.
You do?
I believe that's wrong.
Why is that wrong?
The greatest quarterback to ever play this game will be a guy who was missed upon on multiple rounds by 198 picks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, you can if you do your homework. I mean, Garoppolo was missed upon. Just look at it.
But Brady did win in year 2. That's a rarity, though, right? Isn't that the exception to the rule here? That's what I'm saying, is that running backs can come off a campus out of Tennessee like Alvin Kamara and be dominant and maybe even be an offensive rookie of the year, if not potential MVP candidate in a way a rookie quarterback can't be.
But if you look at, I'm going to say yes to that, because obviously sometimes things are missed. The intangibles with the running back, you don't really know. Is it the offensive line? Is it this or is it that? You really don't know. You take TD. You know, people didn't know that TD was that he could do what he did, but they didn't look at him they didn't really evaluate him right coming out of Georgia. Mm-hmm. You know, because he started off at Long Beach State and he transferred and things didn't go the right way. Or Kamara, he had some issues before he got in the position that he was.
That's why he fell to the third round.
Exactly. So things happen. or you play at a small school and they say, well, the competition isn't what it is.
Are you talking about yourself? Right
No. I was number 2. I was second pick overall.
Well, it's because you told the Bengals pass on me.
Exactly. But I'm just saying.
You take Big Daddy. I'll go off to Indianapolis. It's basically what you told the Bengals.
Good decision. Good decision.
Good answer.
Good decision, Rich. Good decision. But there's just guys. If I say this, Rich, if taking a risk, if you have to draft the position early, the position where guys have failed the most is quarterback. I mean, we have a lot of quarterbacks in this league who was drafted high, whom have made a lot of money, and they can't win a playoff game.
That's true. There's still that haven't won a playoff game, and they've been paid.
Paid? I'm talking bags and bags.
Is Stafford one of those bum quarterbacks?
Why would you call Stafford a bum quarterback?
I don't know. I'm just throwing. I wouldn't consider him as such. I'm just wondering what you would consider.
I would.
You would consider him that?
Yeah. And guess what? He's going to get a chance to get another contract and continue on. And they're not going to hit the reset button.
Well, there is a report from Ed Werder about Ezekiel Elliott.
Really?
Yes,
Let's hear what Ed had to say.
Well, let's take a break. We'll come back. Hold on a minute. You can put it down. We're going to take a break and come back. Marshall Faulk, I want to hit you on what you're willing to tell me about Zeke.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you're locked in. You couldn't be more locked in, right?
Okay.
Okay. You won't even confirm that you're locked in. Here's what I will confirm. Marshall Faulk is locked in for the rest of the hour here on the Rich Eisen Show. Can you at least confirm that?
I am confirmed.
Okay, confirmed. Yeah. Marshall Faulk is confirmed. I want to know about Zeke Elliott, and I need to know if I'm eating a hat. I can't even read anything off of him right now, his reaction to that. You weren't even looking up, Chris.
Well, I'm looking how much Matt Stafford's made in his NFL career.
All right, with all that, when we come back here with Pro Football Hall of Famer Marshall Faulk, we're on The Rich Eisen Show.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.